Good morning. We both got our burgundies on today. We bring sad news today. I won't be making any jokes in this video, so don't expect them. So, as some of you know, I tried to rescue a baby pigeon. At first I didn't know he was a baby. I thought he was old and hanging. He was absolutely riddled with flies. They were trying to pitch on him, and if they were to lay their eggs, they would turn into maggots, and that would have just done him over anyway. But I believe he was sick, because I rang the animal rescue people, and they said, yeah, if he's riddled with flies, then he's sick, he's got an illness. Perhaps that's why his mum's maybe left him. So I took him in, tried to keep him safe from the flies, from predators, gave him some water, tried to give him a little bit of food, but he was just deteriorating basically. Sorry about the dodgy angle on my double chin and the noises, I'm currently breastfeeding. So, yeah, at first I thought he was old and haggard. Turns out he was just a baby, a fledgling. So that was it. I rang various animal rescue people, tried to get advice, see if anyone would come and help me, or if I could take him anywhere. And one lady said that they would take him, but I would need to get it checked over by a vet first, so to take him to my local vet. I said, hang on a minute, I've heard the story. She said, no, if you get it checked over by a vet and they can confirm that he's okay, then we'll take him in. If he's not okay, then he'll need to be euthanized, so they can do that and you can leave the bird with them. So I was like, okay, that sounds fair. So I started getting ready immediately to take him to a vet. I did give the vet a quick call as well whilst I was getting ready, and I said, look, can you confirm that this is the case? You're not just gonna, you will check him over, and if he's okay, then, he'll be safe. She said, we will be able to send a vet out to your car, don't bring him in here, and they can check him over, and if he's okay, then you'll have to take him back. And I was like, okay, that's fine, I'll bring him home with me, as long as he's alright and he don't need anything. And she said, but if he is sick, then yeah, we can euthanize him and deal with it. I was like, okay. So there I am, I'm getting ready quick as I can, putting my brow on. And I'm chatting to him as I'm getting ready, and I'm looking at him, and his head and his eyes, everything, he's slowly dropping and going all like that. So I kneel down and I'm like, look mate, hang on in there mate, not long and we'll be at the vet's. But sadly, he passed away. So, it was awful. It was so sad to see. But I did all that I could. If I hadn't have taken him in, so he'd been neglected basically. His mum never returned, nobody returned. My neighbour has come back from being on holiday. She rang me straight away, she saw the video and she said, yeah, he's been ill for days, I think. I think they've left him basically. So, yeah. And the fact he was riddled with flies. And that's one thing all the rescue people said is, if he's got flies all over him, then, yeah, he's most likely sick, got a virus or whatever. Hopefully it's not some contagious disease. Because I've obviously had him in the house. But the kids or no one's been anywhere near him, and I've kept, washing my hands and make sure I'm not touching anything to do with him and then touching anything else in the house. So I've been very good with that. Yeah, sad times. His mother's nowhere to be seen. She's done a runner. Oh, nature's cruel. It really is. I had to go in and make the announcement to Mace. He works from home normally. It was really sad, and I wanted to do a memorial, like a service, and bury him. But I said to Mace, look, I think you should book a half day. He was like, what you on about? I said, what? We've had a loss in the family. In fact, I think you should take a full day off, but he was having none of it. So anyway, we did what we could. We tried our best. Sadly, we lost Graham. I had comments suggesting various things, and I don't think some people realised that he was sick with all the flies and stuff. If he was just a normal fledgling bird, then of course I would have left him in the garden because he was safe. But I had to take him in, if I didn't, he would have just been riddled with maggots. So either way, he was on his way out. He was doomed from the start. Obviously, his mum was nowhere to be seen. No one was trying to get the flies off him. She wasn't feeding him. Never came back. So yeah, it's just a really sad story, really. Yeah, that's the final update on little Graham. May his little soul rest in peace. I just took Arlo to preschool, and that's the first thing they asked me. Yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. I feel a bit doom and gloom today, I'm not going to lie. I haven't even done my window liner. Have a wonderful day, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. I would let you say bye to the babby, but he's hanging off my nipple right now.